Like, why is everybody passing me up? Speed limit went up by 20 miles an hour. Whoops. Guess I'm exiting here then. So far, I'm really enjoying the truck. Very nice. The only thing is I wish I could bring the mirrors in closer so I could see the left-hand mirror on the left side. But not enough to make me want to switch out of the truck. I like the on-screen display. Like I can drive almost 2,000 miles before I need to fill up. Getting about 6 miles to the gallon. Good gas mileage right there. How are you passing me? Speed limit is, well, speed limit 75, but my truck can't go faster than 65. You're cheating. Maybe that's my transmission that I've got. I'll have to check that out. See if there's a different transmission that has Maybe like a 10-speed transmission that has a top speed of 75 or something. Especially when I get when Texas opens up, I'll definitely want my top speed to be faster. What's about halfway between Berg? Their rest stop here. Best to go ahead and use that. I can go ahead and top off my tank when I get there too. Not that I'll need to. Ooh, way station. Ooh, I would hate to be exiting there. Ooh. That car came out of nowhere. I don't need that. I'm going to be driving straight for so long. It's fine. How have all you guys been doing?
Very loud.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Happy got a headache. I have to go out of town for work again next week. So no streams next week. Not until Friday at the least. Playing Fortress Craft Evolved. Never heard of that. What's that like? Hey, what's up, Lobo? Yeah, man. I'm liking it so far. It's really quiet. The only nitpick I have is that the left hand, the driver's side rear view mirror is really far off. Huh. Interesting, Two Talon. You let me on? Yeah? Okay, cool. Thank you. How you been, Lobo? Waiting on what to have for breakfast. I had English muffins and Canadian bacon and like an omelet. Really good. Sounds like you need to do both regardless. I mean, you could skip the second one. You get something else at the store, but sounds like you need to go to the store. Just debating on which one to do first. Put a link in game discussions. You put one? Or were you looking for me to put one? Pretty sure you meant you did. You did? Okay, cool. I'll check it out after the stream. Alright, man. See you in a little bit. EDQ, I think, is supposed to start today. Might start tomorrow. Sunday? Okay. They usually start in the evening, like 5 or something. Really? Wow. Shows what I know. Dude, you know what's really cool? The nice touch of stuff reflecting off of my hood. That's a really nice touch. Like, you can see street signs in my hood. That's really cool. that game's only made by one dude. I've noticed a lot of like really dedicated single person developers coming up recently. It's really nice. There's one in our Discord. Yeah. Yeah. Yako's made like 4 puzzle games. And I've beaten 2.5 of them. They are not easy. What has he made? The games are called Rethink. Like Rethink Standard, and then there's Reloaded, I think, and then 2 and 3. Or Rethink Reimagined, something like that. But yeah, they are not simple. I mean, they're kind of Portal-esque in the way they're laid out and stuff like that. But I would definitely rank them more difficult. I even think he put me in his second game. Or his third game. Yeah. My name is not like under a quote. He quoted me in one of his games on the like a little EDA that you pick up. Really cool. That's the guy you were talking about with your computer upgrades? Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty active. Yeah, if you want to check it out, I've got my playthrough on my YouTube channel of his first game, at least, so you can kind of get an idea of what you're looking at. And then the games get progressively. I think his second game, he said, was easily his hardest, and then he got a lot of I won't say complaints. He got a lot of feedback that the game was really hard, and so he scaled it back a little for the subsequent games. Kind of toned down the difficulty. But I mean, it's just because it's hard, it's super good. That's not saying it isn't good. It's just one of those where you're sitting there staring at the puzzle for a while, just like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. My brain. Is your head? Yeah. awesome. The Ehrenberg, isn't this where I wanted to sleep? Oh yeah, here's my exit. Oh. I'll sleep up top and I'll give the dogs the bottom bed because it's big. You get yourself a little Chihuahua and you go to the dog store, to the pet store, and you buy them the largest bed they make. Yeah, I would like a dog bed for Great Danes or Great Pyrenees. Oh, do you have one of those? Nope, I got a Chihuahua. What? This is too much bed for them. It's not. Not enough bed. Oh, don't hit the Prius. Okay. Is there a difference between them? I know that 1, 2, and 3, and then Rethink Evolved is different, but I didn't know that he had Evolved 1, 2, and 3. I think Evolved is the higher difficulty versions, if I had to guess. Because I remember playing Evolved, and that was the one that was really hard. Maybe he just decided to have, like, two trees of the games. One that was, like, average puzzle difficulty, and one that was, like, stupid hard. You probably have to ask him. Yeah, they're really well done. Like, the first game you can tell is his first game. Just by, like, it looks pretty, but you can tell the quality, the detail quality is a little lower than all the rest. And I think it was because he was trying to get really good quality, but also make sure that there wasn't a slowdown in performance. And then I know he had a lot of performance enhancing he was able to do in his game, so he was able to crank up the video quality without impacting the frame rate. The non-scaled back, I think the more difficult is Evolved. Because I played 1, and I played Rethink Evolved, and then I started playing Rethink 2, and I don't think I've ever finished it. And I remember playing 1 was reasonable difficulty, you know? It had a standard difficulty curve that you would expect from a puzzle game. And I was able to do the whole game by myself, no significant problems. Evolved was significantly more difficult. Like my brain reached its limit like halfway through the game, and I had to start getting hints on how to do stuff. So yeah, it got really hard there. Car, what are you doing, car? You don't see this giant 18-wheeler coming down a hill? Probably let me on. I love watching videos of, like, standard cars thinking that they've got a chance against an 18-wheeler. It's like, you're being stupid. You're being stupid. Get out of there. You're gonna lose. Yeah, I didn't know he made Evolve 2 and 3. I just thought it was Rethink Evolved, and that was it. But I knew he made Rethink regular 1, 2, and 3. Wait, did I enter California? Is that why I'm going 55? Yep. Dang it. So yeah, if you're like really good at puzzle games, like most puzzle games don't even pose a challenge to you, then I'm pretty sure the involved games will be challenging. I consider myself above average for puzzle solving, but not like really good. Oh hell no, I'm an idiot? Okay. That's fair. Yeah, the first games will be good. Like if you can beat Portal and Portal 2 without looking up solutions, you can beat his Rethink games. They're not that much worse. Yeah.
That's so much Portal.
Hey, what's up, Trika? One of your friends stopped by last night, 2 nights ago. Wasn't last night. Oh, you can play Portal? Yeah. Then his standard Rethink games are going to be IJH. Yeah. Then the standard Rethink games will be good. There'll be a few puzzles in there that you're going to have to sit there and think about for a few minutes, but nothing extreme. Did he enjoy it? I don't know. You'll have to ask him. We talked a while. He seemed to enjoy hanging out. I was playing Slay the Spire at the time. And I did finish the Talos Principle. I beat it.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Streamer
war on
Twitch. Hey, Baka, welcome back. Thanks for the resub, Baka. 24 months. Dang, 2 years of resubs. That's awesome. You have enough internet for this? Trying to say this isn't like graphically intensive? I didn't 100% the Talos Principle, but I beat it. No, I didn't quit. I just didn't do all the puzzles. I did all the puzzles that were required to finish the game. Talos Principle at the end gets really hard. Like, I think in the last, not all of the puzzles, but in a couple of the puzzles, I had to go online and look up what to do because I just couldn't figure out what I was doing. It was great because I remember asking people like, what do I do here? What am I supposed to do? And people are all like, you need to point the laser at the thing. And I'm like, no, I understand how the game works. I understand what's required to beat a level, but I don't know how to accomplish that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The normal mat does the minimum needed? I wouldn't say that. I do the most I can without stressing out my head. You know, if I'm giving myself a migraine playing a game, probably not going to play it much longer. Talos Principle was one of the games that definitely gave me headaches. I'm sitting there, I'm not stressing out, but like, you get what I mean. I'm stressing out trying to figure out this puzzle. And just killing my head. What are you talking about with satisfactory? Like puzzle games that take you an hour to solve? Yeah, me not so much. Like, I enjoy the challenge, don't get me wrong, but oh, okay, I got you. Nah, see, the thing. Oh, individual puzzles. I got you. Yeah, see, I don't like that. It didn't make it any better. I still didn't like it. Like, I definitely don't want a puzzle game that's over in an hour. That would be a waste. Be like, why did I spend $30 on this game if I beat it in an hour? That's boring. But I also don't want a puzzle game where I'm staring at it for an hour and I'm like, I still have no idea what to do. I think that's different. It's like, you know, am I playing a puzzle, am I doing a puzzle and actually making progress? Then it doesn't bother me. It's when I sit there for like 30 or 40 minutes and have made zero progress whatsoever, that's when it bothers me. If a puzzle just takes an hour to beat because it's a long puzzle, I don't mind that. Satisfactory was only 10% off. Not all that surprising. They're not done yet. I'm sure they'll have a bigger discount once the game fully released. They're kind of in development grind time. They're trying to get a ginormous patch put out the next couple of weeks. Although I think they've only got like 9 months left on their Epic exclusive deal or something. No, they only had a 1-year deal with them. So their Epic exclusive deal is probably over in like 4 or 5 months. Then they'll probably get on Steam. Oh, you're away from home for a week? Awesome. Well, I'm glad you got to a place where you have good internet, so that you can watch streams. This just in, I'm not streaming at all next week. My last stream for a full week. Not a joke, I wish it was. I have to go out of town for work again. But hey, you get to watch GDQ. Bacon went over to the enemy's side. Pan sausage package is frozen solid. So it looks like a bag of donuts. It is. Yeah, a bag of powdered donuts. Get at it, man. Ain't nothing wrong with powdered donuts.
Yeah, I'm like, I like powder.
They're good. Yeah. Join the club. But yeah, man, just keep bugging them. Every time the internet gives you really crappy, if you know how to do pings on your computer, run a ping test and send them a screenshot every time and be all like, look, see, all my ping times are like 700-800 milliseconds and I'm dropping every third ping is lost. Just send them like 3 or 4 a week. What am I going to do about this? What are you going to do about this? How do we fix this? What do we do? Trace route? Trace routes would help. It would help determine where the problem is located. Yeah, you can do pings. Run pings. Show them that it's down. Take a screenshot that you get no pings. Save it, and then when your internet comes back up, send them an email. Boom, my internet was down from this time to this time. Here's proof, I ran pings the whole time. Nothing. In certain situations, I really like working in IT. I really dislike people who use the whole squeaky wheel gets the oil attitude, because sometimes there's nothing wrong and they'll just send me 400 emails because they don't want to wait 20 minutes for me to call them back. But in your situation, you've been fighting with this for so long, you need to just blow their email up, blow their phone up, and be all like, I'm not bullshitting you, this is a serious problem. Sometimes it's called for. Call them up, see if they can open a long-term ticket, and then call them every single time your internet goes out. Hey, my internet's down again. Or hey, my ping times are 900 milliseconds plus. And just keep updating that ticket like 2 or 3 times a day. And eventually they'll do something about it. Because some boss somewhere is going to see this and go, what the hell, guys? Get this lady to leave us alone. Fix her problem. Perfect. Yeah, just send that whole thing. Yeah, you bug them enough, and they'll make you go away. IT people basically just want to be left alone. So if you bug them enough, eventually they'll fix your problem so that you'll stop bothering them. And that's really all you want. You're not trying to bother them, you just want to have good internet. Yeah. That title, Internet Advice from Floating Head.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were.
Yeah, I'm wearing my green screen shirt. I'll do this so my neck disappears too. There, how's that? Now I'm literally a floating head.
For Halloween. Arms.
That would be amazing. The one thing I will say, Baka, is if they send you a ticket if they send you a reply email and it's got a bunch of like number information in there that looks like they created that information, then reply to that email but don't change anything, because those codes are usually they're used by their computer systems to automatically update their ticket. So then you can just reply to that thing over and over and over and over and over again using that same code, and every time it'll update their email system. Be like, there's a new ticket update for this person, there's a new ticket update for this person, and again and again. Yeah, exactly. At this point, you should not be talking to a level 1 technician if you call them. You could even say that in your email. If you email them, you can request that this problem be escalated to a higher level technician. Be like, this has been going on for months at this point. I am requesting that you elevate this to a higher level person. Well, not with the same text and pics. You just don't want to change the subject line of the message. You want to update what you're saying and be like, hey, it's me again. I ran more tests today, and here's the results for today's tests. And then, 2 days later, hey, it's Baka again. Today's Thursday now. Nothing's changed. Same results. And just do that. Obviously, you won't tell them, hey, it's Baka. But
Oh yeah.
you'll say, hey, insert your name here. Hey, I'm an idiot. Yeah, no, that's... Send him an email. I'm trying to watch my favorite streamer on Twitch, and he told me this is how I need to talk to you guys. Doing IT for a living, I don't appreciate that that way, the people that talk that way, people that talk the way you're describing it, Lobo, I'm like, psh, I don't care about this person. Like, I'll elevate it, but then I'll just be like, I'll send an email to my boss and be like, I don't know, this guy's being a jerk. I tend to get much better responses. I tend to get much better responses from people that are like, hey, I've been working with you guys for 2 weeks now, and I haven't gotten this problem resolved. This is kind of getting ridiculous. Oh yeah, no, that's fair. Oh, I keep hitting space like an idiot. Space is my emergency brake. Keep slamming my emergency brake on in my truck. I'm brake checking the people behind me. Have fun with this, nerds. But yeah. If you have to call 4, 5, 6 times, definitely that's when you start getting to the whole like, okay, look, we got a freaking problem here. I don't think you are going to be able to help me. Where am I headed in the game? San Francisco. I'm delivering Christmas presents on January... Today's date. 5th. So I'm only like 2 weeks late, right? Got space set to the retarder? Oh. I have space set to emergency brake. I have my retarder on apostrophe. Santa delivered way past the due date. Yeah, it's not that the Postal Service lost your package, or that, in my case, in real life, chances are a temporary postal worker saw my package and was all like, oh, sweet, stolen. This will be the second time I've had this happen to me.
Oh, third.
Third?
Headphone.
Oh, the headphone thing. I forgot about that. That was a
Laptop and
That was a microphone, but yeah. I had a microphone stolen, I had a laptop stolen, and now I had the mixer that Mom got me stolen. That sucks, man. People need to stop stealing mail, dude. I totally understand that Postal Service and UPS and FedEx, they need to hire more people during the holidays. That makes sense. Stolen from where? Here in town. The package made it to my city. Yeah. FedEx got it from the vendor to my city and then handed it to the Postal Service. And the Postal Service said, we have your package. And then absolutely nothing happened for like 3 weeks. And they're still like, I don't know where it is. We can't find it. You get compensated? We're getting a replacement product, yeah. We're still gonna get the item. It's just, we had to get the vendor to send another one. I mean, the vendor can clearly see, the vendor generated the tracking number, so they can clearly look at the tracking number and see that the package didn't get delivered yet. And it's been in the destination city for 2 weeks, but has not been delivered. At that point, you're like, yeah, it's pretty obvious what happened. Chances are a temp worker at the Postal Service saw the package and was like, oh, sweet, these things are like $400. So the vendor loses to the post office, basically. Yeah, the only punishment for me is that I don't get my product yet. I have to wait longer. Yeah, the vendors usually eat the cost. Now, the vendor probably has a deal with the mail carriers that's basically like, look, we send, like, they probably spend over the course of a year millions of dollars on postage, and they're like, you know, you got to compensate us for some of this crap. You know, we keep losing packages in your service. So it's probably not a complete loss, but somebody got a better Christmas than they deserved. Well, yeah, somebody deserved to get their penis chopped off. Maybe that's just me. Why me? Why should I get my penis chopped off because someone stole my package? Wow, Cappy. Tell me how you really feel. Headachy? Tired? You're not sleepy, but you're tired. I get that. That's why I really like the Porch Pirate Glitter Bomb videos. I liked the original one a lot when it first came out, and the fact that he did a new one this year, I was really excited about that. Pretty awesome. Someone, not Matt, needs a steak hammered up their butt. You pictured a food steak. You pictured like a T-bone.
Yeah.
Like a New York strip steak. And somebody's just like shoving it up another dude's butt. Take that! Yeah. You're picturing S-T-E-A-K, not S-T-A-K-E. That's awesome. That doesn't taste quite as good going in the wrong way. Oh man, that's funny. Take that. Yeah, exactly. You missed us so much. We missed you too, Baka. That's why we want you to get your internet fixed.
Talking about that.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 days ago, we were talking about how much it sucks that your internet's just crap. Y'all are my friends, man. This is how I hang out with my friends, is I stream and hang out with you guys. So if I don't get to hang out with my friends for a while, it gets bummer. It gets to be a bummer. It gets bummer. I don't know what that means. Alright, after we make this delivery, my dude's gonna need a nap again. Yeah, why have you been so bummed lately? Yeah. And you're like, I like hanging out with my friends and watching them play video games on the internet. I can't do that because our internet sucks. Yeah, like this upcoming week, Barb's gonna be at GDQ, and you're like, well, I'm glad he's there and he's having fun in person, but who am I gonna watch when I get bored? I watch other streamers too. When my streamers take a week off, I get bummed. Kind of what I thought too. I don't know. Whatever you were doing, I thought it was...
I'm sorry, I'm playing fire. Going up. I played all my shit.
Uh-huh.
And well, when I was like, I'm sick.
And you just didn't do it?
Nothing. No.
Watched Krieger last night. Mainly does World of Warships, but he was doing D&D. They had a new D&D player on their group playing as a bard. A new D&D player playing a bard? That's rough. If you're new to D&D, you should play. You should really not play a bard. That is not an easy class to get into D&D on. Who do I watch on stream? Who do I watch on Twitch? I watch a bunch of people. I follow a bunch that I may only watch like once a month. I watch David X periodically. I don't watch him very often, but I do when he's playing something interesting that I want to watch. The main streamer I've been watching a lot recently is Barbarous King. He has very similar attitudes towards people and video games that I do. So it makes it easy to watch the stuff that he's watching. Because people will show up and start spoiling stuff for him and it'll be like, you're banned. The fuck out. But I also like periodically watch other people. Sometimes I get into a League of Legends kick and I want to watch some people play League. Bro, if you figure out how to give me spoilers for American Truck Simulator, I don't know. I would be impressed more than anything. I'd be like, how did you figure out to give me how did you get a spoiler for me? Sounds like he's playing the character properly. The way you described it. That's what a bard would do. Most times. I've always liked the idea of playing... Ooh. Playing certain classes in an unexpected way. Like playing a socially awkward bard. Be interesting. There we go. Watch other streamers play Viscera. Get a lot of tips that way. Nice. Yeah, I do that too. If a game's coming out and I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy this game or not, I'll go and watch a streamer play it. Use that to determine if it's a game I think I'd be interested in. I do that a lot with some other games. That's why when a lot of people show up and they're like, oh dude, you should totally play this game, and I'm like, nope. I watched like 36 hours of other people playing that game, and I can tell you I would not enjoy it. Yeah, man, it's nice that D&D has this big upsurgence of popularity. We'll start getting a few more D&D games, like the new Baldur's Gate that's coming out, which will be nice. Oh yeah, I hear my dude getting sleepy. I think next Saturday is my next D&D stream. So like 7 days away. That's the Mass Effect D&D session I'll have that day. So that'll be fun. I also think the D&D session with Nephmerax is probably going to finish the module on our next session. That's what the Dungeon Master thing. And then we'll be able to switch into custom campaign. Excuse me, can I come over? Thank you. I'm excited for that. That's going to be really fun. Because then we'll be level 5, and everybody knows you get good shit at level 5, dude. Every class gets good stuff at level 5. But that's when the game starts to slow down again. You don't level up nearly as frequently after level 5. Usually. Takes a lot longer. Alright, how do I park? That's a difficult park. I'm just gonna take the easy way out. Nice. Alright, let's look at the job market real quick. Great. From San Francisco, go north. Go to Seattle. You know what? I need to sleep for. I'm running on fumes. Place to sleep. Over there. It'd be better just to come here. Okay, let's do that. Go where the big money takes you. That's where I normally go. But like when a new state comes out, I want to explore it. I'll look at expensive jobs that go that direction and not take the most expensive job ever. Take the most expensive job that goes that way. Otherwise, all your jobs are just going to be cross-country hauls. Like, I found when the game first came out, all of my jobs were between California and New Mexico. All of them, just back and forth, back and forth. Same highway. I'm the main. You're always the main earner for your shop. I don't think that'll ever change. But you get enough drivers so that you can support everything and you don't have to worry about what you're doing. And then you drive wherever you want. You may not be raking in the big bucks, but... Yeah, see, I've got... How many drivers do I have? I've got a dozen drivers other than myself. So, all those drivers... What is he doing? Curtains from Vegas to Bellingham. Okay. Taking him a while to get there. Yeah, see, that's what I tend to do. I take jobs to cities that I haven't been to, or down specific routes that I want to go. Why did that guy turn right and then come to a complete stop? What are you doing? You're a moron. You need to go play in Utah? Yeah, I don't even have Utah. I'll wait until it goes on sale. Yeah, that's what I do, Baka, for my slower deliveries when they're like, we need this delivery there in 3 days and it's gonna take me 8 hours to get there. Then I'll usually go into the map and like give myself waypoints to take nice scenic routes. Because I'm like, oh, I got plenty of time. I'll go the scenic way. They already know. Yeah, Idaho. Oh no, that's buying a truck. I don't want to buy a truck. Do a little repair on my truck. Not that there's really going to be much. Let me look at my transmission. Can I get a higher speed? Like where do you... How do you determine what your top speed is? 30. 30 speed. Like I want slightly higher speed. Here we go. Your first, last. How do you determine what your top speed? Huh. That's a really good. What does that do? Oh wow. It gives me no information. Because I mean, this seems like the best one because it does the best for everything except normal cargo. Like I can get slightly higher normal cargo with this one. You always put the Eaton on. See, that's what I was thinking because it's heavy cargo, hill traversal, uneven terrain, maneuverability, all really high except normal cargo. Normal cargo is a little struggle, but is it the engine that determines your speed? Whoops. Alright, well, whatevs. Alright, let's sleep here. I could have sworn that I could, in one of my trucks, I could get up to 75. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was multiplayer. But... okay, let's look at the freight market.
And it's for the Galleria where we park
Nice.
the wall.
Yeah, let's take these cars to Tacoma. Can you show us your in-truck bed? Yeah. I don't have any sheets. It's bunk beds, too. I don't believe sheets. I just poop right on the bed. Yeah. Yeah. Then you're like, wait, do you mean to say that when you have sheets, you poop on the sheets? No, Cappy. That would just be crazy.
Okay.
I only poop on it when there's no sheets. Crazy lady.
You don't want to mess up the right?
I don't want to mess up the sheets.
Yeah, yeah.